Oh, God, it's like I wanted to die. I don't want to die. It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is, well, it said, oh God. Well, it called it Krillys. I don't know why. Or was it Krilly 5? I also don't know why. I don't know if this is a demo mode or the game actually playing. I haven't done any. This seems to be the game. This is Krillys playing itself and dying. On the Oric Atmos. Oh, I imagine it will also play on an Oric 1. Cursor keys, spacebar. Okay, that's going to be really bloody hard. Krillys, see? Or is it Orpheus? Or is that Krilly 5? I have no idea. Enter your option 1. Were there other options? P to play, I guess. Enter your P. Right. Cursor keys. We're going to do. Oh God. Oh God. Really badly. Really, really badly. Okay. Thankfully. Oh God. Oh Christ. This is gonna be really. These keys. Just no. If you need quick responses. Oh God, you're not going to get them with this. Oh God, whoever thought of putting the cursor keys in these positions was a numpty. Oh God. It just isn't possible to calibrate your brain to play with these controls. Oh God, it's like I wanted to die. I don't want to die. Us. Oh my God. Let me tell you. Okay, bottom row, you've got... I've got to say as well, the keys look really nice. If you're not familiar with the Oric Atmos, all of the letter and number keys are black. But then all of the function type keys, not function keys, all of the keys around the outside edges, like your delete, escape, control, shift, blah, cursor keys, are bright red. And they look fantastic. So anyway, you've got the space bar on the bottom row, and then outside of the space bar on the left, you've got, on the far left, you have got the left cursor key. Next to it, you've got the down key. Then you've got the space bar, and on the right of that, you've got the up key, and then the right key. And, oh God, I can't even, as the kids are saying today, or probably not, they've probably stopped saying that now and moved on to saying something else ridiculous, but bollocks. It's a shame, because this is... It's a very fast, oh Jesus, fast, and I would say probably competent rendering version, call it what you like, of Scramble. And I like Scramble, but God, if you got an Oric, you're gonna need a joystick to play this. This is not, or just recalibrate your brain. I mean, oh bollocks. Yeah, you'd probably need to play for several hours or spend a lot of time playing Oric games to be able to, oh God, to be able to use these controls without thinking about it. I mean, I can play Spectrum games with the keyboard because you use Z and X for left and right, and then something over to the right, like, I don't know, speech marks and question mark, or colon and right brackety thing, something that makes sense. These, no sense whatsoever. They're all in a row, and your brain doesn't work like that. Well, mine doesn't anyway. Yeah. Any coders out there who are still making games for the Oric, for God's sake, don't use the cursor keys. They're stupid. Okay, thank you for watching. And what I should have done before, having just started recording again, is pressed R. No, come on. Didn't give me time. It's going to run through this demo thingy now until it dies. This, I think, is demo. It's not. Anyway, if you press R, you can redefine your keys, which is really, really a good thing to be able to do. Come on now. R. Okay then. Up. We'll have colon. Down. Right. Pointy arrow thing, and that's not working. Oh bollocks. Now come on. R. Up. Okay. Speech marks. Down. That. Left. Right. Fire. P and S are used for, yeah, whatever. One. P. Here we go. Come on, P. Let's see if we can do this now. Yay, look at that. Up and oh, Jesus. And that key doesn't work very well. I wanted to go up and... Oh, no. Come on, I know this bloody speech marks key works. Because it let... But now it doesn't respond to it. That's dumb. Oh, we'll redefine some other keys then. Up, L, down, comma, left, right, there. 1, P. Please let me, yes! Oops, balls. I might not actually be any better at this. Is it? After all that, I still suck. God, that's enough. Okay, today's question for Q&A is from Shroomologist, link to their channel down there. They ask, possibly one for Q&A, if you have much to say on the topic. I do. Your call. My call is, I'm going to answer it. When it comes to driving games, do you find that growing up with digital controls has messed up your ability to make the most of analogue thumbsticks in more modern games? Personally, I feel like I'm hardwired to go straight to full lock, especially when under pressure, when it comes to steering in newer games, having spent most of the 90s pulse width modulating my way to victory. I like that term. I've never heard that before, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen comparisons between using thumbsticks and a steering wheel for input from others on YouTube, and apparently it doesn't give the player much of an advantage, but personally I feel a lot more comfortable and precise using the latter. It will be interesting to see if other retro gamers who play a lot of racing games have to say on the matter. See what other gamers who play a lot of racing games have to say on the matter, as I've never really seen it discussed. Maybe it's just me. It's not just you. Pulse width modulating your way to victory. I got to demonstrate this now. Actually, where's oh God, here we go. Right. So on a D-pad on your PS1 games, when you're playing your Gran Turismo, you're going tap 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 to go round a corner that's not full lock, and tighter turns require more of a long tap. So that's pulse width modulating to steer. And yep, I do exactly the same thing with my analog stick. My analog stick might as well not be analog, because there is not enough travel. Be honest, PS4 pads and PS3 and PS2, though I tried playing Gran Turismo 4 recently and really struggled because it just seemed really imprecise, you've got a reasonable amount of travel. On handhelds, little handhelds with analog sticks, there's just not enough travel, and I just can't get precision steering at all. But even when I'm using one of these, I'm mostly going full lock and pulse modulating, pulse width modulating, doing that, going tap, tap, tap. I can't get on with steering wheels. Not that it's a very, very long time since I tried. Actually, no. I had a wheel on my PS2. I had a Mad Catz wheel, and I played Gran Turismo 4 on using that, and I got on all right. It was fun, but not. Was that Gran Turismo 4? No. What the hell was I? I was playing V-Rally with that. I was playing V-Rally 2 and got on well with that. Then, yeah, I got a wheel with force feedback for Gran Turismo 4, and it had like several turns of lock. And I couldn't do well with that because it just wasn't fast enough. I mean, it was fun. It was brilliant fun. And it was more realistic, but I just couldn't respond quickly enough. So I found I actually got better lap times if I was playing with an analog stick with standard controller than I did with the wheel, which was a shame. It was like, did I want to have fun or did I want to do well? Yeah, so I do the whole tappity tap tap business on my analog stick with my PS4 joypad, and that I find I get along just fine on most games, but every once in a while you will come across a game where, and particularly on the motorbike racing games, if you do that, you crash. You're very likely to crash, because it's like very quick bursts of full lock. And when you've got a very small contact patch on your tyres and fairly accurate physics, that's just going to, you're going to end up having a high sider. You know, it'll be like turn, grip, whoops, over you go. So yeah, it's not always ideal. But yeah, on handheld games, I dislike the analog sticks on so many games that need the analog. I want to use the D-pad. That being said, the D-pad on a lot of these Anbanic pads, handhelds, are so dodgy. They're clicky and get stuck. They annoy me greatly. It's like I want to use the D-pad, but the D-pad's not good. So I wind up using the analog stick, and really, it frustrates me. That bit, I mean, the analog sticks on them are so much better than the analog nub on the PSP. That is the most horrendous, not fit for purpose analog stick I've ever encountered. How they thought that was acceptable, I don't know, because it just ain't. It's awful, horrible, horrible. I always used the D-pad in preference if it was an option. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Having grown up with D-pads and digital controls, analog sticks, my brain is not calibrated to work well with them. It's like, and it's not just racing games. I'm basically like full lock on everything I use. Is just all or nothing. Sometimes that's because that's how I play. Sometimes, and it's less of an issue on joypads than on handhelds, but the self-centering force can be too strong, so you just can't get a smooth motion. It wants to stop at the top, and if you're trying to make a nice smooth sweeping motion, it messes it up. Precise movements are just too awkward on some games, but again, that's more of the handhelds than a decent joypad. Got me thinking about joypads now. I still hate this. I'd still rather use it than an Xbox controller, but I love the PS3 controller. My problem with this is not the sticks, not the D-pad, not the face buttons. They're fine. It's this stupid thing, and more specifically, what it's caused to happen to these. These are in the wrong place. They need to be here. We've spent years getting our brains attuned to there being two buttons just here. When you want to push this button, I have to look for it. My thumb does not naturally fall just there, and even when it does, I can't tell if I'm touching that button or the edge of this stupid bloody touchpad that's got no business being on a joypad. Hate it. They messed it up royally. Grr. Yeah. Okay. Think I've waffled enough. Anyone else who's got any questions they'd like answering in a video like this, leave your question in the comments below and begin with for Q&A, so I know not to just answer in the comments. And thank you for watching and listening to me rant.
Ah, there you are. Have you finished polishing the silverware like I asked you? Yes? Splendid. Here's 50 pence. Now, go and click the subscribe button like a good peasant.